All right, so in, I call it esoteric, but in a world outside of this world, the rules of the living are I assess my surroundings and what I can prove and see and feel to be true is what is and what is so. And nothing else matters or exists in any climate or format. So I arrived to a scene where every person had at least one car, maybe more, and it was confirmed by several sources that if you sat in your garage with the motor running and with the door closed, you would asphyxiate and suffocate yourself and die from hypoxia, which is the lack of oxygen for your humanness. That's it. It was confirmed. So now, what happens is the people that made all of the money off of the cigarette, being the Marlboro, and the car, being the I don't know who, are in a gigantic lawsuit with the dead and some of the living caught in between. They are required not to do an appendectomy where they look through the church Bible of private MFA, like church ministry where they have master intelligence files, and they look through the children that are innocent and good and are gifts and fallen angels and gods to the world. They find their manuals. They look through them, they steal all of the goodness out of it, and then the evil children, already inside of the we made money, like dangerously, and we don't want to contribute good things to the world, we're going to steal from the good that was sent to the world, and we're going to make what's called a Banchi, Banchi. So they steal from the God that was sent as the one good thing in the world. They then mistranslate, confuse, and repackage to the committee just outside of the people that are in charge, which we used to call national security. It's the people in charge of redistributing the wealth and rebuilding the world and preventing continuance of the dangerous activity for which they were put on notice by the necromancers through the living. That's how we used to explain it. However that looks in your mind, I don't care. So now I'm one of the fallen angels, one of the gods, from necromancy to the living and back and forth because I'm center earth with the ear, meaning your heart. I got a heart here, I've got an ear here, and I've got an ear here. And that makes me different than the rest of the children of the damned, who were the ones who stole from my Bible by going into the appendectomy. They take out the appendix. They do surgery on the good and the living. So they go to the glossary for special word definitions to steal them. They then go to the appendix so they know exactly where to go. It's like removing the appendix from the body. when you're an advanced medic, it doesn't kill you. Well, it won't kill me if you take it out of the Bible that I was born with. What it will do is it will just reroute everybody's future and the ability for the living that's fighting within national security to become successful at their portion. Again, I'm center Earth. I am dead center. DEAD. These things used to mean something, and not so you could steal from the quiet, private place that nobody knows exists except for national security, in order to make some kind of charge list against me and reroute my future to shame me. See, we say it's time in. However much time you've put in is the good chi that you've earned. Well, what the evil children do is they look for all of the good that I could do because of my placement in body order within the living and dead community and the national security issue for which I was born, for a different purpose. They steal all of that. They force me by stealing from my book, my special book. They force me into situations where I'm putting more time in. I rack up all this credit that I'll never be able to use because it's useless to me on the front end. I need monetary credit so I can eat, clothe myself, and find housing. And then they steal the credit, saying that I don't need it, of my earned time in of all the good deeds that I did throughout my life. I don't need to be forced down the route of church ministry shitbag work. I have bigger, better things to do. That's what the kids on the Banchi have to do. I'm the chi. I'm the good in the world. You shitbags are the assholes that take my good, twist it, because I'm a Ginn, which means I'm a genie. I make wishes come true. And then you steal the credit. So now I'm just curious, all areas stupid, fucking, and useless. I know on Inside Light, I got all the 3-letter acronyms, the alphabet city for the union with America. I'm the inspector, the professor. I mean, there's a whole lot of things that I am in between. Because whatever I want to say that I am because of my position in the world and what they've already done to me when I enter. I did not want a Rome or tea for you. I did not want to have to shame them, myself, and come out and do all of this fucking bullshit work for people that I couldn't give 2 fucking shits less about. I just put up Irresistible. I mean, it's irresistible, honestly. There's too much blood in the water. I mean, there's too many sharks in the water and not enough blood in the waves. You guys were all out ready to chastise me and kill me and my life and my happiness with one man as a tantric, no less, and not your disgusting Rick Springfield versus Sheffield in weirdness. It's in ancient Britannia and Germania, it's something totally different. The Russian MFA, those guys know what it actually is, since the rest of the world seems to be fucking retarded. High on fumes. And refusing to let go. Alright, what else is there? Yeah, I guess that's it. So, so as far as, I know Eric was like, this is, I have a bum knee. And I'm like, yeah? And I didn't think of it, but if we go back to the appendectomy and the Swahili story, if you go to wherever their church directory is, I think it's in Ethiopia, and you ask for the original story of the gifting of the Leo Ni Leo, it should tell a very different story about who I am, how I am, and why there's no promise of tomorrow.